Hey everyone, welcome to the Obscura Undead Weekly Update, your weekly source of goth news,
bad news,
tour news,
and other news.
I'm Azzy.
And I'm Mouse.
Right, let's do it to it.
So, for this week's news, we're going to cover Ian Curtis, The Cure, and
Lost Boys.
Yeah! Alright, so first piece of news.
First piece of news is some jackass stole a rare mowing stone from Ian Curtis's grave.
Gravestones being stolen is a thing. A mowing stone, I'm assuming, is the flat stone that goes into the ground.
Mm-hmm. And this particular one is about a square foot and has a hole in it for like floral offerings and stuff. And this isn't the first time that someone has stole a piece of Ian Curtis's grave. Back in 2008, someone stole the inscription plaque that had, it said Ian Curtis, his death date, and then Love Will Tear Us Apart. It was replaced. Oh my god. Yeah, it was replaced super quick, and they cemented that shit in. The mowing stone that got stolen, I believe, was also replaced super quick. But yeah, this was on August 3rd.
So, if anybody's online, either selling this thing or showing off that they have it,
or you see them,
report them to us. We will go visit them.
Or report them to the cemetery,
your local Joy Division club.
Yeah, your local Joy Division club.
I don't know, but it's just a rotten thing to do. I mean, come on.
It is. It's awful.
It's desecration.
And if you are the person who did that and is watching this, you should be ashamed of yourself.
Exactly. Mm-hmm. So, that's been going on for a long time. People trying to steal gravestones of celebrities.
I know, and
I think of Edgar Allan Poe because, he's my favorite, and every year somebody's doing something like that. Well, mostly the fans go and they leave, a bottle of brandy for him, but people have been stealing things.
Wasn't there someone recently who got... Oh, it was another person recently who had something stolen off their grave.
There should be just...
It'll come to me, and I'm sure someone will tell us in the comments. But yeah, this happens all the time, and I know it's seen as a super cool thing to do, or the goth thing to do.
But who's encouraging the coolness? Who's seeing this at somebody's house and saying, I mean,
isn't there
you get some popular points.
Oh God,
popularity points.
Isn't there that photo of Roz Williams carrying a tombstone out of a cemetery?
Yeah.
People think it's cool. It's not cool.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, I do understand the grave...
The etchings, though?
Is it called etchings?
Yeah,
where you just use some chalk.
The rubbings.
The rubbings.
Those are really nice.
I think they're nice, but I think I had even heard that even that is, touching, you could be touching, a really old grave from,
yes,
the 1800s, and that's probably not a good idea.
Yeah, there are, I think it's the older graves that are made out of limestone. They're being eroded by acid rain, and so they're really fragile, and if you, touch them, wrong, or if they're, ready to fall apart, you could be the one who accidentally breaks it.
If I touch you wrong, please don't fall apart.
I'm not made of limestone. I do stand in the rain, though. Yeah, something most people don't think about, and this is just kind of a tangent on that, but just, public service announcement, is old gravestones are very fragile.
Public service announcement is, don't touch the gravestones, don't stand on them, don't sit on them. That's common sense.
Just admire from afar. Newer gravestones like marble, that's not such a big deal. There are some pretty cool ones out there that are made out of
marble, you don't want to jump on it.
No, don't jump on it. There are also some pretty cool ones out there made out of white bronze, but if you don't know, don't touch. And even if you do know, still probably don't touch. Yeah. But a lighter news, check to see if your local area has a cemetery conservation group.
And go visit the cemetery.
Go visit your cemeteries.
Which we do, and we love it.
Mm-hmm.
So The Cure's in the news again.
We
kind of just have news for you all the time.
Mm-hmm.
So there is now a box set available of The Cure's performance at the Meltdown Festival.
Mm-hmm. It's their 40th anniversary. It's the 40th anniversary
performance,
I guess.
You can get the DVD the DVD and CD. You can get the Blu-ray, and they're all different prices. You can get them through Amazon, and we'll give you the link in the description below.
And the cheapest one, I think the DVD is like $20, but if you've ever seen The Cure perform live, you know that they go on forever.
Yeah.
They have a long show, and their shows are always really, really great. This one, I believe, was 28 songs that they did.
Yeah, I don't know how much that is in length, but usually of the times I've seen them, it's always been 3 hours long.
Yeah.
So that's
Same.
a lot of fun. That would be fun to see on Blu-ray.
Yeah. We should get it. We should critique Robert Smith.
So when I first read the note that the Cure meltdown, and I'm like, what did Robert Smith do? The Cure meltdown.
Yeah.
So,
The Cure meltdown.
Thank God Robert Smith didn't melt down.
But and then the rest of it is at Hyde Park 40th Anniversary DVD Blu-ray.
Right.
That's a mouthful. But yeah, we haven't seen it yet. We weren't able to catch it in theaters, unfortunately, when it was showing. 'Cause I believe it showed in theaters.
That would have been weird.
I don't think I'd want to sit in a theater and watch a band performance
While eating popcorn
Yeah.
and listening to crying babies.
Oh God. No, I'm okay. And listening to
sitting
everybody.
down.
Oh, would it be okay though if like you're watching a band performance in a theater and people clap at the end? Is that like the
At the
only
end?
acceptable time for people to clap in a movie theater?
But what if people like stood up during the video and they're jumping around and then they clap after every song? Now that will be fun.
Just pull out their lighters or their phones and do that.
Can you see me, Robert? Bobby!
Encore, I love you.
Encore. I couldn't.
I'm gonna have to do that when we watch it at home then.
Oh my God! Don't do that.
My cats are gonna be like, what are you doing? So I'm looking forward to going to see that. When I did see The Cure, this was in Honolulu, and they had to add a second date onto the tour because the first one sold out, and so many people were left out, and there was like huge like arena seating area, and that was cool. Bobby got to be in Honolulu for a couple of days.
Bobby in Hawaii.
I wish that I could get better seats though. I was like a couple of rows from like the very back wall of this
You're like
giant ass venue.
half a mile from the stage.
Oh, it felt like it. Yeah, it was fun though. And you've seen The Cure how many times?
I saw them 4 times.
4 times. Yeah. It's amazing. It's really amazing.
And every time it was a 3-hour show.
Yeah. So, yeah, this is gonna be fun.
So the next piece of news I wanted to talk about was The Man Who Fell to Earth.
The Man Who Fell to Earth. Alright. Is this associated with another musician we know?
It is. It is.
Sorry, that was a bad lead.
It is a link to a musician. So The Man Who Fell to Earth, a lot of you guys will remember, was a 1978 movie featuring David Bowie, but also it was a book, right? I don't know where my notes are.
Yeah, we have notes, we promise.
We don't make stuff up here. I mean, we try, but...
We try, but we're not as creative
So,
as
The Man Who Fell to Earth is getting a new series on CBS All Access, which you should be subscribed to anyway because of Star Trek. The movie was from 1976 featuring David Bowie, but the series is still looking to cast its lead.
Yep, and they don't want to, retread Bowie in The Man Who Fell to Earth because honestly, you would never be able to. I mean, I don't know how the series is going to be received because all the Bowie fans I know are pretty persnickety.
Persnickety. That sounds delicious.
So,
sorry.
Who's the guy?
See, I remember, I barely remember The Man Who Fell to Earth, the movie, and it was very artistic and...
Black and white and sci-fi.
Was it black and white? I don't remember it being black and white. I remember the cover of it had his profile and it was all oranges and everything.
I thought it was black and white.
Oranges and reds.
Because I always remember it, like, whenever I think of, like, Plan 9 from outer space. 'Cause
No!
It's like...
No, are we gonna have to look this up? We're gonna have to look this up. It's all like oranges and stuff.
The entire movie?
No.
Just the cover?
Yeah, the whole movie, yeah.
That's in black and white?
Oh, no, am I wrong? Yeah, look, see? It's color.
No, why did I think it was in black and white?
Because you're crazy.
I am
But it was
crazy.
a lot of David Bowie running around just going, oh, I'm an alien. Oh, look in the mirror. Oh, my God. Wow, I'm all alien-like. And then he just walks around like being alien-y. And, it's fun.
This is another thing we need to do is have a David Bowie movie marathon, because I haven't seen...
Oh my God, The Hunger?
I haven't seen The Hunger in, like, over a decade.
Okay.
And I haven't seen The Man Who Fell to Earth in over a decade. I do know The Hunger is not in black and white,
And David Bowie's in The Prestige.
though. Is he?
Yes. He's playing Tesla.
I did not know this.
Christian Bale and Wolverine.
And Wolverine. Hugh Jackman.
Yeah, thank you. I was fine saying that. You know, Wolverine.
Between Batman and Wolverine.
Oh my God. Very true. Very true. Okay. So that's really all the news we have. Also, I guess there's going to be the actual movie, The Man Who Fell to Earth from the 70s is going to be in theaters. Briefly, you know how it is.
September,
Like,
I think? Yeah, on September 9th.
it'll be in like 100 theaters in your state, so go look it up if you're truly interested.
So you'll have to drive
September
7
9th.
hours to go
Yeah.
get to one.
Yeah.
So that'll be September 9th. And that'll be really great to see. And the TV show, it really is not trying to recreate like Bowie's performance in the original film. It's, you know, trying to do its own thing, but we'll see. It's on CBS All Access. They have the new Star Trek, and that's pretty good, so I have faith in the station. Unlike the next network we're going to talk about, I do not have any faith in the CW, and they are apparently still trying to make a Lost Boys series. The first pilot, I think they took it to the station heads back in January or May or somewhere at the beginning of the year.
I mean, they said the first pilot was directed by Catherine Hardwicke, who did the Twilight first movie. So if you guys will remember, it was very drama-y. It was all like blue scale, and could have been better.
Could have been better.
For a number of reasons.
Yeah.
The acting was bad, and she just didn't fix it.
So, speaking of the acting being bad, so after the CW higher-up said, we hate it. No. They still wanted to go ahead with the series, and they sort of greenlit it to try to do a second pilot.
That's dedication.
That's dedication to the idea.
They know they want
of
the
Lost
series,
Boys.
but they hated the pilot they got already. So they're filming the pilot again? Is that
They're
what happened
filming
in April?
a second pilot with a completely new cast, but apparently they kept the people that they cast to play Stella and David.
And Stella, I guess, is the hot girlfriend.
Yeah, she's the love interest. She's
interest.
She's
Star. Wait, no, I thought that her name was Star.
I thought her name was Star, but I guess they're calling her Stella.
There's no other women
Who
in
the
there.
fuck is Stella?
There's no other women in there. Maybe they changed her name from Star because Star was like too like cliche 80s and unbelievable.
And then, maybe, but David. So David is being played by I don't know, is it Medallion or is it Medallion?
Medallion! It probably is Medallion.
Rahimi, who
Medallion is just too crazy of a name, man.
So I'm gonna pull up a picture of
I'm gonna
him.
name my baby Medallion.
Medallion. Oh no, wait, that's the woman.
Oh, it's a girl.
We're gonna start over.
I'm pretty sure her name's Medallion. Okay,
God.
sorry, Medallion. Apologies. We didn't even for a second believe that your name was Medallion.
Then who the fuck is Dakota?
Is this for real?
Oh my god, their name. Oh,
So the guy's name is Dakota.
All right.
And the girl's name is Medallion. All right.
should we cut that? The getting the names wrong and just completely fucking up our news. No.
Dakota Shapiro. He's very cute. He's very vampy looking.
He's not David looking though.
He doesn't need to be David looking. If he had like a mohawk and blonde hair, spiky blonde hair, maybe not a mullet, I think he could do it because he's very sultry and exotic looking. He looks like a good vampire.
He's got those deep set eyes. He looks like he's been dead for centuries.
Oh, yeah. Okay, I'm here for it. The acting has to be good.
Yeah, so hopefully the reason that they kept Medallion and Dakota is because their acting was great, but they are recasting everything.
Michael. They hated the Michael.
Yeah. So I really hope they don't bring back the Coreys.
Oh, I love Corey Feldman. Corey Haim, rest in peace.
Yeah. Rip. But I don't know. I don't know what I'm more concerned about. The casting of the vampires or the casting of the Frog Brothers.
Were they cast already?
No, because they had to completely recast it, and we don't know casting decisions yet.
We don't even know if they're in the movie. Because if you think about it,
The Frog Brothers are in the movie, the Coreys?
in the new movie.
Oh, in like the show.
In the new show.
Well, we don't have any idea actually exactly what the show is going to be about.
So we don't even know if they're even relevant to the CW storyline.
We don't.
Were they even relevant in the movie?
Yeah, they were relevant in the movie. They taught Sam how to kill vampires.
Which one was Sam?
The younger brother.
What did the younger brother kill?
All the vampires. He found out that Michael was a vampire. What was the last? We need to watch this movie again too.
I remember that Michael was maybe a vampire, and he was the younger brother, and he was like floating outside of Sam's window.
Yeah.
And Sam was like, "Oh fuck, my brother's a vampire." And then they were trying to find the head vampire, and the head vampire was dating the mom of the boys.
Yeah.
And then they killed him. The end.
No, they killed.
Oh, and then they killed David on a
They killed the entire crew with like a bathtub filled with holy water and garlic, squirt guns.
Oh, the
death by stereo.
the whole like Home Alone house like against vampires. That was very
yeah.
entertaining. See,
Yeah.
I remember the movie.
Yeah, it just took a minute. We got there though. So apparently the original idea for the original series is that it would be picked up for 7 seasons, and each season would explore.
That is ambitious AF.
Yep. So apparently they have high hopes. But the 7 seasons, each season would explore a decade that led up to the movies. So it would span basically 70 years.
What?
Yeah.
How?
I suspect that this might be them trying to capture some of the What We Did in the Shadows series success.
It's not gonna work.
But we don't know if the series has also been
If it's
retooled.
70 years leading up to what, the 80s?
Yeah.
It's gonna start in 1910?
Yeah.
This is terrible already. This is gonna suck.
Maybe that's why the
This is
pilot
gonna suck so
maybe
bad.
that's why the pilot was bad. Maybe who knows? Maybe they are retooling like the entire like writing and the concept for the show.
If the Lost Boys aren't set in the 80s, what is the point of the story at all?
So you just want it to be the Lost Boys Go Stranger Things?
Yeah.
Okay, all right.
I mean, that is the reason it's coming back now.
Yeah, and I'm sure that they've been sitting on rights since, for like the last fucking 20 years.
Yeah.
Because that's the way it happens.
They're bringing it back now, unless they do present day in the 80s and then going back and telling a story from the past. Back and forth,
that
snippets,
whole...
flashbacks, or maybe like just 2 storylines happening at the same time.
I would hate that, because that's why I hated Westworld.
Yeah.
I like the show when I
But
can
that was a
see
cool
all the
twist.
pieces.
It was a twist, and you were like, "Oh my god, I'm watching 2 different timelines. Didn't see that coming." But this will be on purpose because the vampires are the same age,
Always, forever.
always, forever. And then they'll be like dressed in late Victorian outfits and flapper outfits and everything.
I want to see
Once it gets
David
into
in
the
a
20
flapper outfit.
He'll be a dapper young fellow. All right.
All right.
That's. Let's just take a vote. I think it's going to be terrible.
I think it's going to be bad. The fact that
'Cause,
it's
I mean,
on the CW makes
it's on
it
the
bad.
CW.
I don't have a lot of faith in that network.
But maybe it's not even for us. Maybe it's for teenagers.
I don't care. It should still be good because I own this. This belongs to
No.
It's
And
like-
this is just a little sidebar conversation. There are a lot of movies and shows that are being revamped and retold
Is that a
for
pun?
a new era. That's hilarious. But the idea is that it's not for us to revisit another version of what we knew and loved. It's for the people that are the age that we were when we enjoyed it.
I disagree with that. I believe that whenever someone revamps or reboots something, they are definitely hoping like mad to get that nostalgia audience in.
They are hoping to, but I mean,
So
you look at something like all the Disney crap, like, it's actually for kids. It's not for us to be like, oh, you know, this was the, I don't know.
I think that Lion King was still supposed to be, like, meant for, you know,
kids.
the adults and kids, because they want to get nostalgia audience. They want to make as many dollars as possible.
Did you watch it?
Nope. I don't know if it's bad or not. I haven't seen it yet, because every time I've wanted to go see it, the theater is packed. So that tells me something's going right.
You don't go on opening week.
Yeah, that was another problem. I like going during opening week, though.
Gosh. I gotta help you watch movies.
Oh, man. I guess I need help.
That's all.
That's actually it for the news this week. Sorry we got off on such a tangent. In addition to music, we absolutely love TV, and there's a lot of really spooky,
This is all news that we thought. This was all news that we thought would be relevant to people like us.
And our interests.
Yeah, our interests, exactly. So, if we think you'll be interested in it, we are going to share it.
Yeah. So, if you have any thoughts on these, if you guys know more about, you know, like, the CW, have they put out anything good? Wait, didn't the CW have Buffy? Like a bajillion years ago?
Yeah, and they had, didn't they have that really good animated Batman? The good one.
Yeah,
the animated
Batman
series.
Beyond.
And then it had tons of Simpsons reruns.
That doesn't count. Oh, they didn't make those. I'm talking about, like things that, like, came out of the CW.
I don't know. I don't pay attention.
Who knows? Maybe there's hope. I have high hopes for the Lost Boys. Anyway, that's it for the news this week. One album just to, you know, for what to look forward to, what to go back to. We do have some albums coming up later this month that we're going to talk about probably next week. But you can check out a releases list for what those are. But one album that we do want you to go back and check out was released on August 5th. It is Death Instinct, The Offerings. It's a lovely pink album cover, super minimal, but it's also really nice. It's kind of got the, like, whole post-punk shoegazy vibes to it.
I bought it on Bandcamp. It was inexpensive.
But it was nice. Go check that out. Also, just there's a lot of singles that were released at the beginning of August. Go check out our releases list. We always put a link to it below. There's some good things. If you like something, you know, maybe throw a little money their way. And as always, I'm gonna skip that. Yeah.
We would like to thank our patrons.
Actually, I'm sorry to cut you off there. Let's actually read some comments from past videos.
Oh, okay.
All right.
Let's do that.
So before we close out and we wrap it up and thank our patrons, we want to read some comments from last week's news update. Because we like talking to everybody in the comments. People point out when we're wrong, and as you should.
We talked about Brad Majesty.
We did. Talked about
and the
Brad
Cure.
Majesty. Yeah, we talked about the Cure again last week.
Emily Rachel Gilly said, Bob has said every album is the last and every tour is the last for the last 30 years. You know he can't quit. He loves it too much. He's going to pull a Leonard Cohen or Bowie and play it until the end. But he'll keep swearing he's done because Bob.
Because Bob.
Oh, we will always have the Cure news the second you see it. And
yeah, I think you're right though. He's always gonna keep doing what he's doing. I don't think he could physically stay off a stage. But who's infamous, like, in mainstream music for never ending their career? Is that Cher?
Does she want to end her career?
I don't know. Was she the one who says that she's constantly going to be retiring and then doesn't?
I don't even know.
I do agree with this. Bob is never going to end.
Ruben Drew says, love the show. Will
Thanks.
you or have you done a Twin Tribes music video react?
We have.
We did.
Yeah.
They have a video called Tower of Glass. I love these British accents that just come out of nowhere.
Come out of nowhere, Texas. Yeah.
But yeah, so it's Tower of Glass. And I'd say it was about a month ago.
I think that's right.
So go to our channel, Obscura Undead. And
we actually organized the channel into...
Oh, we did?
Yeah, we organized the channel into news, reacts, reviews.
Yeah, good. Okay, good.
Yeah.
Dry is Shy says, just received my Obscura Undead color logo tank top.
Yay!
I need to take a photo in it. I'll do it come Friday or Saturday. I'm very camera shy. I would love to see it.
Mm-hmm.
So we have shirts that are available on Teespring.
Mm-hmm.
So if you would like a full color Obscura Undead logo shirt,
Or our faces.
oh,
Those are available.
we're like, yeah, that's our faces on a shirt.
Yeah.
You can, show us on your chest and take photos.
And dry as shy, if you don't want to take a photo of yourself wearing the tank top, please put it on your cat.
That'll just get it all pat hairy.
Yeah, that's what lint rollers are for, and I kind of want to see a cat looking cute in our shirt.
You can't put a shirt on a cat.
If you can put a shirt on a potato, you can put it on a cat.
You could put the shirt on like a hanger, and then put the cat's head through the hanger, so it's just like
Yes, perfect. I
that
love
might
it.
be cool.
Anyway, thanks for listening to us ramble. As always, we want to thank our Patreons and just in general everyone who watches the channel and is subscribed. You guys make this possible. I mean, the love, we feel it. It's great. I love it. I love the love.
I love love.
So, to thank our patrons at the Violet tier and above, thank you, Skullgirl.
Thank you, S. Bitter.
Thank you, Cadaver Kelly.
Thank you, Dave Azoasar.
Thank you, Diaciculus.
Thank you, Mason Shiver.
Thank you, Bathrazov.
Thank you, Junkyard Bat.
Thank you, Libby. And thank you, Libby, for spending, time with us in Atlanta.
Yay!
That was fun.
Thank you, The Count.
Thank you, Max Shrek.
Thank you, Tiffany.
Thank you, Demetria.
And thank you, Uncle Fester.
Thank you, everybody. And speaking of Atlanta, if you're watching this and you saw us in Atlanta and said hi and we got to hang out, it was great. We loved it. That was so much fun.
Atlanta was awesome.
Atlanta was awesome.
So was the Dread Majesty show.
That was awesome, too. So was Body of Light. That was awesome, too. All right, so that's it. Check out our other videos this week. We have the album review video and our music video react. And a big thank you to Skullgirl for giving us a shout out on her channel last week because she's now writing for the website.
So welcome all Skullgirl fans. That's really hard to say.
Skullgirl fans.
Yeah.
And we'll see you next time. Bye.
Bye.